first series we spoke about how to keep on going when you feel like giving up. This second series is all about planning and all aspects of planning relating back to business and life. And today specifically I wanted to talk about planning to quash overwhelm. So overwhelm is something that happens to all of us. You know, I go through it quite a lot. I go through these ebbs and flows, you know, and I know now when I hit overwhelm, I've got a strategic plan on how to bring myself back, both mentally, physically, and also practically, because overwhelm often happens when we're stressed. We feel like the world is caving in on us, and it's either a lack of understanding, it's a lack of planning, or it's a lack of looking after ourselves, depending on what we're talking about. But today specifically we're talking about a lack of planning. So overwhelm can happen so easily when we think about all the things that we have to do, and it just feels like a mountain crushing down on us, and it's not real, because we can't in actual fact do all that stuff in the time that we think we need to do it in, and that's where overwhelm comes from. So we need to go back a few steps and think about our planning and re-look at that and sort out a few things. And it's often because we haven't gone and done it properly. And I know I keep going back to, hi Rosalind, good to see you. I can wave today. I'm not actually driving, I'm just paused for a minute on my way to get my daughter after a beach walk, and doing a Facebook course actually, so it's been an exciting day. Anyway, so yeah, often because we haven't gone back and done our planning properly, we start to get anxious because it's all in our heads. We don't actually know what we have to do, or we do, but it's all jumbled and nothing makes sense. We just think we have to do it all now. We don't have any time. Oh, I've got so much to do, I've got to go here, I've got to go there, and when the unexpected comes along, of course that blows everything out of the water, and we can actually go into having a little panic attack or an anxiety attack, which is, I've been there, I've done it, and it's not pleasant. So I just want to help you get out of there. And I know I always talk about the 90-day plan, the default diary, and your daily audit, or your daily scan, or whatever it is that you want to call it. They're so important, and so many of us don't do them, and we don't do them consistently enough, and we don't stick to it. But it's such a simple thing to do. I'm not talking 90-day planning like sitting there for 12 hours nutting it all out. I'm talking really simple stuff. It shouldn't take very long to do. I've got a really simple template to use. We go through it really quickly and easily. We input that into our default diaries that we've previously done, and then we go in and do our detailed day every day before we finish the day before. I've been through all of this in my other videos, so go back and watch those. But I keep harping on about it. If you're feeling overwhelmed, go back to your planning stage, see where there's holes, what haven't you done, where have you overloaded yourself, and how can you sort through it to make things simple. Do one thing at a time, do it well before you move on to the next thing, and do everything 1% at a time. Any change, 1% at a time. Remember, slow change is permanent change. Massive fast-paced change is not sustainable. It's okay if it's like a temporary thing, you need to hustle, you need to get things done, that's fine, but don't make it a long-term thing, because it's not sustainable. You cannot live that life with any subject, any area of your life. So this can happen in normal life as well, not just business. So if you've got your kids to juggle, school lunches, homework, picking the kids up, sport, uniforms, washing, dinners, groceries, all of this stuff, it can just get on top of you, especially when the unexpected comes along. And I keep talking about that as well. We need to really be prepared excuse me, we need to really be prepared for the unexpected to come along, and know that our planning is so calm and so laid out in front of us that when that happens, it doesn't matter, because you can cope, you can deal with it, and then you can get back to your plan. There's so many different ways that you can do it. Again, it shouldn't take a long time, it shouldn't be complicated, it should be really easy, and I can show you how to do this. Start by downloading my book. The link is in there or in my bio if you're watching this on Instagram, and there's a few tips in there on habits and things that you can do. But also comment below if you need some help with any of this, because let's start a conversation and let's get you moving if this is an issue for you. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hi again, Rosalind. Thanks for watching. Good to see you. And I hope everybody's well, and I will see you again tomorrow for the last episode in this series of planning. Bye.